trying something here. This is July 24th. Let's see. A little bit too much. All right. Trying to see if I can set up the camera. I guess this is a video of Thanksgiving. You get on the trail, and I guess I used to use this time, long road trips to help connect. I know that when each of my sisters became an adult, I guess in my mind, I transitioned our relationship to an adult one through long distance trips that we were on with each of my sisters. So maybe that would be something I would do with nephews and such as this goes on. But you go on a long trip together, you do connect a little bit. I had several hours. I didn't speak much with Caitlin or Susan the other day, but it was kind of nice just sitting there and trying to. It was just the two of us in the car. Anyway, so Thanksgiving. I guess the first person I want to thank is, of course, God, for all that we have and are, and that we're blessed with here in this country, this with this form of government, however short may be its future, and with all the opportunities and blessings that Providence has established here. But this video was more focused on kind of grandmother's died, and I wanted to, before it goes too much further, I wanted to thank the people that helped her. And so, first and foremost, I'd like to thank Aunt Billy Joyce. Over the past many years, Aunt Billy Joyce has sacrificed, time, privacy, money, job, time with her husband, time with her children and grandchildren, to take care of grandmother. She brought her down, had a addition put on her house, and grandmother's been pretty much of a daily part of Aunt Billy Joyce's life this entire time. And the sacrifices she made, especially as grandmother was in less than perfect health at different times, have been enormous. I know how all-encompassing that is. Mama went through a shorter period of time where my granddaddy had a stroke, and his being in the house kind of dominated Mom and Dad's life for 7 years, I think. But again, Aunt Billy Joyce was there for grandmother for many, many years, and I just want to take this moment to thank her. Thank you, Aunt Billy Joyce. I'd also like to thank the many people that helped with grandmother. Yeah. Uncle Mike sat with grandmother and took care of the two houses up in Coker, in and out. So did Aunt Mary. Um, I mean, Uncle Mike, kind of the go-to guy on. Um, no more evident than the other day when the air conditioner went out, and we're slowly putting together, okay, what's even happened, and Uncle Mike is already calling his friend Ed, and 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 getting it fixed and getting them fixed, and when that didn't work, getting it fixed the next morning. I mean, getting the unit replaced. So Uncle Mike, thank you. Um, I know grandmother wouldn't have had as easy a time if you hadn't been there as the go-to guy. I'd like to thank all the folks that sat with grandmother, all the relatives that Cheryl, I don't know the list of all of them. Cheryl, Janet, Wendy, all of y'all did a tremendous amount um, uh, to make sure things went right. Um, and again, I'm sure there was a lot more of you. I just don't know of all of you that sat with grandmother. So thanks to you all. Um, and they won't see this, but I'd like to thank the hospice people. When I was there, they did a wonderful professional job, it seems like. I've never, coming after grandmother passed, came back up to Tuscaloosa. Uncle Mike was talking about how professional they were, how well they had done their job. And I don't hear Uncle Mike say a lot of just pure praise like that, but he was very unstinting in his praise of the hospice people, and what a wonderful job they had done. I'd like to thank Aunt Mary, who also sat with grandmother, who also spent a lot of time making sure that things were taken care of at the house, and just for her love of grandmother. It's just wonderful for all the people that was there for grandmother when she needed them, and I guess for us who needed them as well. So thank you. This last week, Uncle Mike and Aunt Billy Joyce and Aunt Norma Jean and Wendy, y'all did a heroes portion in getting everything ready for the funeral. Thank you for providing rooms in the same hotel for all of us cousins that didn't live in the area, so that we could kind of be together. It was nice to kind of get together after the thing on Wednesday, and then again on Thursday a little bit. It was nice to get together and just kind of be there with each other. When we were younger, we didn't. We enjoy being in each other's presence, and we still do. It's just as adults we just don't get a chance to. So thank you for taking care of all those details that we didn't. Thank you, Lori and Mike, for dinner on Wednesday. Thank you, Carrie and Tammy, for inviting a bunch of us over on Thursday night. That was kind of a nice relaxation time. I know the girls and their kids really appreciated it. Thanks, Roy and Louise, who were also there. Thanks, Robbie. Anyhow, so I think that's personally, I have a whole lot of people to thank because I feel like such a drain um, while I'm on this trail. I'm not I'm not used to depending on others. Um, I'm used to, but shoot, it's not just recently. I've always benefited from the goodwill and hospitality of all my relatives. Um, yeah, uh, I know, I know you know that you're always welcome at anywhere that I'm living. I guess including this trail. It's just, I suppose it's just that I've never lived anywhere where y'all have wanted to go. That I have been able to reciprocate and treat y'all to wherever I'm living at the time. But I've always felt loved and wanted, and I guess one of the things this week is that I didn't feel like I was able to help. Uncle Mike kind of helped me keep a little bit busy, but even at that, there, because of the good job he'd been doing, there really wasn't much to get done around Grandmama and Uncle Willie's place. But anyhow, in the future, if again, offer always is out there. If y'all are in the area, drop in wherever I'm at. If y'all want to come hiking with me, you're more than welcome to do that. I'll carry the food. Anyway, but Ian, thanks for all that you've done. And